Hey, this is Terry Wilson with TerryWilson3.com. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you guys for filling out the survey that have been filling out surveys. For those who are going to see this as a recording tonight and not watching this live, right before the webinar started, I was sending out surveys asking general questions. What's your goals this year? Do you have a plan to achieve those goals? Have you ever worked for yourself? What's been your experience? And everyone who's responded, which we've got close to 500 people on the webinar tonight, every single person that responded gets in and tabulated, and your numbers add up to exactly what Forbes magazine said a couple years ago, and that is 98% of the people who go to work for themselves tend to have problems, tend to fail. And I'm going to address that tonight. If you're on the webinar tonight looking for a way to earn income, whether it be hourly, salary, or you want to become an entrepreneur like myself, then you've come to the right place. I'm going to give value no matter what goals you have for yourself, no matter what you're wanting to achieve as far as a career. I'm going to give you some tools, some technology, and hopefully some training tonight that's going to make those goals, those dreams, those desires a reality and not just pie in the sky. First of all, if you're looking for a job, if you're saying, Terry, I don't know how food's going to be on the table next week, if you're in that type of situation, then I'm not going to recommend some of the entrepreneurial stuff that we're going to show tonight, okay? I've got some other opportunities that I'll show you at the end of the webinar where we can get you in front of people that are hiring right now in your area, and we'll pay anywhere from $10, $15, $25 an hour, okay? So just chill out there. If that's where you're at, I'm not necessarily saying, hey, being an entrepreneur is the exact thing for you right now. Now, if you are what I call underemployed, you got a job, but you're just not making what you should be making, or you got a job and you like it. Maybe you're on tonight and you're an insurance agent, real estate agent, you own a restaurant, retail, maybe you're a pastor at a church, but you know you're not hitting the goals and the growth pattern that you know you can and you're capable of. I'm going to show you some tools tonight that if you will implement and use the way we show you, you can take your business to the next level. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you're looking, say, Terry, I've done the pills, the thrills, the lotions, the potions, I am not going to call my friends, family, and foes, then guess what? You're in the right place, because I'm going to show you a business tonight is as easy as just answering a phone, reading a script, and writing something down. You don't even have to turn a computer on. That's how easy our business is, okay? One of my reps that met me back when I was in the insurance world, she's one of our top resellers now. Well, not a top, but she's knocking down $2,500 to $3,500 a week on average. All she does is answer the phone, she reads a script, she sends them to a video we've already got produced for them, she follows up after the fact, and she closes. That's all she does. If you can do that, this is how easy our business is. See, the problem with most startup businesses that you've probably experienced if you've ever tried one is you buy into a business and you have products, you have inventory, or you have whatever you bought, and then it's sink or swim, do or die. It's what happened to me when I got into the insurance business. Spent $2,500 on state licensing, credentials, things I needed with the company I was working for, all of this money, inventory, products, everything, well, not inventory, but assets that I needed to do business. And then it was like, okay, go into it. And I was like, well, who do I call? Well, call on your warm market. I didn't even know what that meant. I said, warm market? I don't have a warm market. I'm new to the insurance business. Call people you went to school with, you go to church with, people you used to work with, people, neighbors. I was like, oh, my friends and my family. Yeah, call them. No, I don't want to do that. Well, what other alternative do you have? Well, you can buy leads from lead generation companies, but they've been sold 1, 20, 30 times to whoever. They're old leads and they're expensive. And so I realized real quick, if I was going to be successful in insurance, I better learn how to develop my own leads. And that's how this business came about. That's the genesis of all the products, the tools, and the training that I offer. It's basically a person like myself, broke, busted, and disgusted, just lost my house, lost everything I owned, was in the music business for years. That's the only industry I knew. And now I'm like, I don't have a job, I don't have a prospect for a job, and this is the only thing that I can find. I even went to the local Walmart at their loading center and said, hey, can I get a job? And they says, no, you're overqualified. I was like, what are you talking about, overqualified? They said, well, you've been a business owner, you've had employees, you've made this kind of money, and we know that you're going to find another opportunity before long, and you won't be here long, so you're overqualified. And I'm like, guys, I've got 4 kids that need to eat. I got a wife that needs to eat. I can't put food on the table. And they said, sorry about your luck. So the only thing that was open to me was an entrepreneurial opportunity at that point. Okay, and so I had a friend that recruited me in the insurance business, and that's where I figured out real quick, if I don't have a means, a method, some sort of mechanism to get new people coming to me all the time that need, want, desire, and can afford what I sell, which would have been insurance products, health insurance, life insurance, disability, those kind of things. If I didn't have that system in place, I was going to be out of business. That's how this business started, because I went out on my own as an independent. I started recruiting other agents. I started generating leads for myself. I won prestigious awards. I got to sit at a round table, or got asked to be a part of that. I've won trips to Fiji with Forrester's Life. I've won trips with Mutual of Omaha, been one of their top producers. I was one of the top producers for Assurant Health, Blue Cross Blue Shield. I've won awards with everyone. And everyone was saying, how is someone that's just been 2-3 years in a business, 2 to 3 years, doing this kind of business? And so I said, well, I'm using this product here, and I'm using this product here, and I'm using this. And they said, well, could you train us? I said, well, sure, but I can't do it for free. So they paid me, and I started developing these products, and lo and behold, started selling them in the insurance world. Now it's used in real estate, churches, restaurant, retail, direct sales, and it's a business within the business. In other words, if you're tonight saying, Terry, well, I don't have a product. I'm not an insurance agent, real estate agent. I don't own a restaurant. I don't own a retail shop. What can I do with you? You can become what we call a sales rep and trainer. Now, what's a sales rep and trainer? That's someone who sells our marketing system, our tools, our platform to other businesses, restaurant owners, retail shop owners, insurance agents. And when you sell it, you make anywhere from $400 to $1,200. Okay? So it's very lucrative. You're not trying to convince someone to buy this pill, thrill, lotion, potion, whatever. You've got a product that is very needed in every business you call on. Everyone wants to make more money. Everyone wants some way to generate more business, more income for their business. And you have the tools, you have the training, you have the technology that will take them there. And so you have got active shoppers right now looking for what we sell. So all it is a matter of getting in front of those people. And you say, well, there's the rub, Terry. I don't like to cold call. I don't like to just pester friends, families, and start doing. You don't have to. Keep in mind the product that you have is a lead generation tool, system, and software. We give you a strategy, we give you a system to use, and we send you out. You never have to cold call. They come in to you. You're saying, wait a minute, I've got a product to sell. You're going to put me in front of people who want to buy it, and if I use the product the way you show me, they're going to be calling me and I don't have to call them. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's the power of the system. And not only that, if you don't sell it, if you call on the markets we show you, you're going to be able to give them value, not sell them anything, and still get paid. Think it's too good to be true? Hold on. Tonight, someone is going to win this right here. When I say win it, we're going to give you an opportunity that if you want to join us at a certain level, the first person who joins us at that level gets this for free. Absolutely. This is a $599 retail, $450 street price digital console mixer. And what it does, it allows you to turn your iPad, your Android, your iPhone, whatever you use as far as digital products, as far as iPads I keep saying iPad, tablets, thank you. Any of those things, you can use this, and it turns that into a digital mixer. And then you just plug in your inputs and you say, what does that have to do with me, Terry? I tell you, one of the packages I want to highlight tonight is the very package that I use, the very system, the very tools I use that I get to go on vacation usually about 3 months out of the year, and I get paid. This is March the 6th, 9/14. Okay, basically what happened is in February, my wife says, Terry, We went to Ireland. We've gone here. We've gone there. But I'd like to take the kids down the Caribbean on a cruise and just chill out. I said, well, when do you want to do it? And she said, well, I've got Vacation Bible School coming up at the church, and she works at the church. And I've got this going on. We've got homeschooling, the things that we're doing here. But I would like to take them, so the only month we could do it is February. No problem. Let me just get a couple things ready, put on autopilot in the business, and we'll take off. Now, what did I do? And one of the things I told you was I was going to show you exactly what I did. First thing I did is I preloaded some podcasts that were going to go out. That is digital trainings, recordings of me. Training on different things, teaching on different things, offering different things. The second thing I did was I set up my blog and my website to post different articles at different times. The third thing I did was I used my bulk emailer to send things out at different times and different places. All of these digital tools I've got on autopilot, and they're sending out things like, hey, would you like to work from home, or would you like to go into work? What do you want to do? Do you want a guaranteed salary, or do you want to make as much money as you possibly can? Either way, let me know and I can help you. Because that's sort of the space that I operate in. I know what it's like to be broke, busted, and disgusted, so it really turns me on to help people earn more money. So this might not be for you. I'm just using this as an example. If you're into water purifiers, if you're into health, if you're into sports, if you're into politics, if you're into religion, whatever you're into, you can use this system to get in front of the people that won't need and desire or entertained by what you offer. And you can do it through various means on autopilot. They don't have to buy anything, you get paid. How does that work? Well, if you'll notice at the beginning of the webinar tonight, I told you, when you come here tonight, no matter what your desire is, no matter if you want to work for the man or you want to be the man, I'm going to be able to help you. Now, why would I do that? It's not because I'm just a nice guy, even though I think I am. It's not because I have a theological mandate to help everyone that I come in contact, even though I do. But I'm also getting paid to do it. See, whoever on tonight wants a job, I'm going to be able to help you. Anybody on tonight that wants to earn extra money, I'm going to be able to help you. How? If you want to join us tonight, I'm going to get you a business opportunity. You can work from home, make as much money as you want. If you have the temperament, if you have the personality set, if you have what it takes to do that, I'm telling you, this will be the easiest business you ever get involved in. If you're here tonight and says, Terry, I'm one of those that I would rather just physically check in and mentally check out. I don't want the pressure of working for myself. I get it. I've got people in my family that I know. Matter of fact, my mother even told me, she says, Terry, that's just for you. I couldn't do that. I would rather make a low income and know I've got it coming in each week than make, the possibilities of high income. That's her personality set. I'm not criticizing that. If that's you, tonight I'm going to be able to give you some referrals that's going to be companies outside of my business that will give you an interview, and they pay me to send you there. See, that's the power of this business. That's how I'm able to help people without ever selling anything to them and get paid. When you come on as a member, you can do the same thing if you're a plus or an elite member. Tonight, I want to talk to you about our elite package, but before I do, let me break down the 4 ways you can join us. Number 1, you can join us basically as a sales rep. A sales rep buys nothing, spends nothing, pays nothing, goes in debt for nothing. You have resale rights to our system. You don't have our system, but you have resale rights to it. And what that allows you to do is sell our system. But here's the deal. You have to cold call. You have to get in front of the people. You don't have a marketing system. You don't have a way to drive leads into you. So the only thing you can do is outbound calls. The only thing you can do is work from home when you can, on your cell as much as you want, and sell one of our other 3 packages, either our rep membership, plus membership, or elite membership. When you sell those, you're going to make $100, $150, or $300. But you didn't buy anything, you didn't pay for anything, you didn't obligate yourself for anything. You can stick your toes in the water, see if it works. If it don't work, you're out of there. No harm, no foul. I will tell you, I'm just being straight up with you, 98% of the people that try this fail. It's right in line with the statistics that Forbes prints. It's right in line with everything that you'll read about startups. Starting a business is hard. The reason? The 3 Ps. Every successful business has to have the 3 Ps. You have to have people to speak with, you have to have a product that is profitable for you, and you have to have a process to process those orders, to get in front of more people, and to drip on them. When you become a sales rep, you don't have people to speak with, you got to get out in front of them. You have the product, but the product, rather than paying you $400 to $1,200, only pays $100 to $300. And you have no process to repeat that and put it on autopilot. That's why it's hard. That's why it's difficult. That's why this whole false premise that I can start a business and it costs me nothing. See, one of the criticisms that you'll hear sometimes, and I've heard it, since I've been in business, Terry, I don't pay to work. Yes, you do. I'm not going to pay anyone to get a job. Yes, you are. There's not a person listening to me right now that will not pay to work, period. And you say, I have never paid to have a job. Have you ever had a job? Then you've paid. What did you pay? You paid on your time. You work when they tell you to work. You might have had to buy uniforms. You have to dress the way they tell you to. You had to pay for maybe an education. You might have had a job that they just don't pay anybody off the streets. You had to have a certain degree. You had travel expenses. You had opportunity loss because they're only going to pay. Listen, now hear me now or feel me later. If you're paid this guaranteed, then the job is worth this. No employer ever pays somebody what the job is worth. If they did, they don't make no money. And nobody goes in business to lose or break even. Okay? So if the job is being paid $10 an hour, trust me, the employer is having to make at least $20 or more an hour for it to be worth him to hire someone at $10 an hour. So if you're in the mindset that I don't have to pay anything to work, you don't understand business, my friend. I'm not trying to be ugly, combative, or argumentative, but that's just the reality of economics. You're going to pay. The question is, are you getting a return on what you pay? And I will tell you, you can either be an employee or an employer. Now, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I'm getting a lot of people screaming amen at me right now. But the fact of the matter is, you're going to pay. It's just, what is your pain point? Some people, they would rather pay that because it doesn't feel like it cost them but so much. If that's where you're at, that's fine. But I'm telling you, and I'm not trying to poo-poo our sales rep position. I'm just listen guys, I want to be real with you. I don't want anybody to do anything tonight that don't go into it sober-minded, because no matter what level you join, there's a cost to it. There is a real cost and risk to it. What's the cost and risk to just being a sales rep? You waste your time, your phone calls, all the opportunity. You could have been digging a ditch or cutting grass and at least being guaranteed to make something. So you've got to count that in. It costs me what I've lost in opportunity to make money, that's a real cost. And then your time, phone expense, whatever expenses you've gotten to generate, and then just the frustration. So there's a cost. There's a risk. The risk is you waste your time and not make anything. You could have been doing something else. So let's be real about it. If you come in as a rep member, that's our basic package. It's $497. You can get it with no money down, or you can get it as low as $19 a month. But why would you come in at that level? What would you do? Why would someone do that? If you're here tonight and you're saying, Terry, I don't have a product. I don't have anything to sell. I'm not an insurance, real estate guy, direct sales pastor, a church, restaurant, retail. I'm not any of that. I'm just someone that is working a job that I'm not happy with what I'm getting paid. And if I could start something on the side, sort of a side hustle that had a real chance of making money, then my name is Bennett and put me in it, okay? That's our $497 level. What you get is the resale rights to our system, and you make, no matter which package you sell, the $497, $997, or $24.97, you make $400, $700, or $1,200. Now, you're saying, Terry, why are you paying these guys so much and you're only paying your rep members $100 to $300? It's real simple. You cannot train someone on something you do not own. And I am only one person, and I don't want to drive the overhead of my business. I've got 2 employees basically full-time, and I pay them. I don't want a company that's got an overhead any bigger than that. One of the things I've learned after being an entrepreneur for over 25 years is stay lean and mean, and you can be as profitable as you want to be. Okay, this is the most profitable business I've ever ran. I've been in business for myself, owning a business for 25 years. Used to wake up every morning when I was in the retail business, music retail. We sold pianos all over the country. It was one of the largest piano dealers in the United States. Costco, we did all their fulfillment for them. Every single morning I got out of bed, I had this pressure on my chest that said, oh God, if I don't clear about, I think it was like $8,000 or whatever it was at the time, and when I remember having this feeling, if I don't clear $8,000 in profit, which means I had to sell about $30,000 of merchandise that day, products, goods, and services. If I don't bring in $8,000 today, I don't break even. That is a terrible feeling, okay? I love this business because I can go on vacation like I just did to the Caribbean for a month, come back and have more money in my checking account than I left with. Made about $25,000 in the month of February not working, not doing anything, not being active. That is the power of our system. And that is a low month for me. Now, I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to, I've been taught as a child it's not good manners to speak about money in company like this. But the product that I'm selling and showing you tonight is a potential way of making a lot of good income if you'll just execute on it. So why would I pay members $400, $700, or $1,200 commission out of a $497 sale you make as a member? You make $400. Why would I pay you that much? Because that's your client. You're going to show them where all the training is in the back office of anything that they need to know. You're going to be able to be available to answer the questions. Now, we have ticket support in the back office. I have weekly membership trainings. We come under you and behind you to offer support, but you're the front line. I'm basically outsourcing my support system to you, a sales rep and trainer. And if you want to come in at $497, that's your product. That's what you're selling. You're selling our system two ways, either as a business opportunity or a tool. A tool to people that are already in business and need a lead generation tool, marketing system, boom. Selling it to people who want to start a business at home, boom. Selling it to people who are agency owners and want to make money from people that are generating business under them. They want a residual income. That's our elite package. So at $497, if you want to become a member and just have a product to sell, that's what you want. You can get as low as $19 a month, okay? That finances the $497 cost to get started, and it finances the first 6 months of $97 admin fees. Every one of our packages have software, systems, everything that you need. It's hosted on a website. There's developer fees. There are licensing fees. There's hosting, I already said hosting fees. There is update fees. There's support tickets. All of that is covered in your $97 a month admin fee. You can finance any of our packages with cashmutualstore.com. Cashmutualstore.com will finance it for you. For the $497 level, you can get it in the first 6 months, which is going to be basically $600 in admin fees, $400 with the setup. So say that's $1,000. It's a 48-month term. You pay it off anytime you like. So what I tell people is get in, learn it, use it, make money with it, and then pay it off. You can get it paid off in a couple of months, and even if you paid interest, it ain't but a few dollars. Go to cashmutualstore.com if you want to take advantage of that. If you want to come in at our plus level, what's the $997? The $997 package is for that guy, that girl out there that says, Terry, I'm already an agent, I'm already a sales rep, I'm in an MLM, I'm in a network marketing already. And this is, by the way, not MLM or network marketing, it's direct sales. But you might be in that. We have a lot of network marketers. We have a lot of coaches and consultants with the John Maxwell organization and other organizations, the Tony Robbins organization. We have people all over the United States that already has a product, good, or service like this or something else. Maybe they're real estate, insurance, restaurant, whatever. But they would like to use this system to generate leads for their existing business and supplement some of the training. Maybe they've got great self-development training over here with Maxwell, but they don't have some practical training on how to grow their business in marketing. We supplement that. That is the $997 level. That is for that client that says, I'm already an entrepreneur, but I need something to help grow my business. It's already been launched, but I want to grow that business. And I'd also like to resell your business, Terry. I'd like to have the resale rights to it and do that. And more importantly, I would like to do like you, Terry. I would like to be able to offer people the ability to work maybe something outside of my business and still get paid for it. I like to be able to refer people over to another company, get paid for it, and bring value to them. If that's you, that's where that package starts. It's called our referral marketing package. Let me give you some examples of referral marketing. And by the way, everything I'm telling you tonight, you can go to terrywilson3.com/follow-up, terrywilson3.com/follow-up, and see other video illustrations. But the first illustration I did was a couple years ago where I used my voice broadcast dialer. It's one of the tools in our back office. Members only pay 2 cents a minute to use that dialer. That includes the data as well. That's only $15 basically per 1,000. Guys, you can't go to USA Data, InfoFree, Melissa Data. You can't go to any data company and buy a filtered scrub list, 1,000 for less than probably $50 to $75 if you're buying it wholesale. I just sold you 1,000 names, numbers, email addresses, filtered, scrubbed, and the dial time to dial them. It's cheap. Okay, let me back up. So I called 1,000 people. And I think in this example, it was down in Atlanta, and it says, "Hi, this is Terry. I work with State Farm. I'm calling today because it looks like you may qualify for up to 20% off on your home and auto insurance. This special ends this Friday. If you'd like to take advantage of it, call me back or I sent them to a website, one or the other, or go to www.statefarminatlanta.com. When they went over there and asked for a quote, I got paid $5 on that one, and I've gotten paid $15 on other ones. But the point is, I'm driving traffic to other companies that are not, I don't sell State Farm insurance. I don't even sell PNC insurance for that matter. But I got paid $15 a lead. If I call 1,000 people with a compelling message, that's 2% response. That's about 20 people. 20 times $10 is $200 I spent $15 on. So you see how it works, and you just scale it. Now you call 10. Once you get a campaign that works with an offer that works, you scale it up to 10,000 people. Donald Trump has made me more money. Now you might love him, you might hate him, but this guy is a cash machine for me. Last year, he made a statement about getting a fair trial because of the ethnicity of the judge. All I did was call 10,000 people in an area that had a lot of Hispanics. I targeted Hispanic people and I said, "Hey, I'm calling with the Harris Poll Company. We want to get your feedback on what was just said by the president candidate of the GOP at that time, which was Donald Trump." And I sent them to a website. Call 10,000 people. Normally I get 2% response. I got about 7.5%, 8% response on that. I made a few $1,000s that only cost me about $70 in airtime with dial time because I called 10,000 people. I love that guy. He's making me tons of money. But that's how you do referral marketing, okay? So you find something that's going on. Duke and Carolina played this past week. I'm going to be targeting sports fans and offering them something on the side that's going to connect with them because we're in the Carolinas, and Tar Heel basketball and Duke basketball is that rivalry is huge. So I take local events, I take local things that's going, I find out who the key demographic is that's going to resonate with, and then I send them to something that's going to be an offer. I'm free insurance in that example. I have called people and gave them gift cards and made money. That's how our Plus members make money. How does it work for people that already have an existing business? Let's say, for instance, you're a pizzeria, okay? And we're going to use a small town that I'm familiar with, Charlotte, North Carolina. You call a certain amount of people in an area in Charlotte, for instance, and says, "Hi, this is Mecklenburg Pizza. To celebrate the Hornets win or the Panthers win tonight, we're offering a buy one, get one free on pizza. Call us back at this number and we'll give you the buy one, get one free, and we'll get you entered in to win a free $25 Visa gift card so you can buy even more Panther, Hornets, or whatever sports team paraphernalia." So basically, here's what's happened. That pizzeria is going to get a ton of people coming in. It's a lead generation tool for them. $5 for offering, $2.50, thank you. $2.50 for that particular offer. So they get paid to generate leads for themselves, okay? This is how easy this business is. You get paid to generate leads for your own business. I call that the double dip and capture method, and I give you a step-by-step on how to do that. That's in our back office as a Plus member. So tonight, I want to talk to you about the Elite Membership Package, and we're going to close. The Elite Membership Package is our top package, and it is the way if you want true financial wealth, if you want true financial independence, if you want a way to set yourself free from ever having to day by day by day by day have to perform to make money, then that's in our Elite package. How does it work? You get everything we just talked about as a member. You get the resale rights just like a regular member does, our rep member starting out. You get the referral marketing package and able to do all of that just like our Plus members. But here's the other thing. You get an online store. You get a podcast. You get an auto booking system. And beyond all of that, you get a compensation package that's completely different than my other members. Number one, every time you sell a package, you get the same 4, 7, 12 like everyone else. But you get $50 a month thereafter to help me support that client. You're going to add a little more, but you've got the online store to offer all of that support. You have the podcast to offer. You have all the tools to offer that support. One of the ways I'm able to go and vacate and stuff like that, not in my company income, but just in my personal income, $25,000 in February, happened because this member here, this member here, this member here, this member here that I have over the year sold a system to, they're paying $97 a month. $50, because I pay myself the same way I pay Elite members, $50 of that goes to me. That's my personal income, okay? I'm able to know every day that I get up, I've got income coming in and I never have to work for it. If you want true financial freedom, you have got to develop a marketing system and an investment system that gives you perpetual income. I've been told by financial advisors and a lot of people that I've spoken with over the years that you've got to become part of the investment class, Terry. You got to become part of the investment class. You got to invest your money, invest your money. I had one guy that came by the house the other day, wanted me to invest about $10,000 in this mutual fund he had. And I asked him, if I give you $1,000, can you turn it into $10,000 guaranteed? He said, well, hey, no way, because I'm messing with him because I used to have my securities license. I know you can't guarantee anything. He'll go to the big house for saying that. But the point is, I told him, I says, I can put $1,000 in my business right now, and I know a $1,000 investment is going to yield me $10,000. And I know after that, it's going to perpetually give me this, this, and this. I said, I'm already in the investment class, but I buy one stock and one stock only, TerryWilson3.com. And I'm telling you, start investing in yourself. Put your money in you, because no one cares about your money more than you do. I'm not telling you to pull out of the stock market. I'm not telling you to do anything like that. But I am saying you really need to consider spending money on a business that's going to bring you perpetual money in over time. Because I know every time I sell a system, I get what my rep members get. I get what my Plus members get. But I also get $50 a month thereafter. That adds up, folks, and it adds up real quick. It allows me the freedom to say, I'm not going to work this month. I'm just going to rest and ride on my perpetual money that's coming in. I've got other members doing the same thing, guys. Been in business, doing this exact business right now for going on 8 years. Got an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you've been in the opportunity space at all, you know that opportunities get a bad rap sometimes, especially by members who've tried it and it didn't work, because no one wants to take personal responsibilities for their own decisions. And so people that are in this space are susceptible sometimes to people just saying anything they want to on the internet. Out of 8 years of doing this, I've had one complaint. I don't know another business that has that. And that one complaint got investigated by the company they had complained about, and they ruled in our favor, because I'm going to do what I tell you to. I'm going to give you exactly what you paid for. I'm actually going to do more than what you know about. I'm going to go above and beyond. I tell people all the time, and I believe this with all my heart, and I'm telling you tonight, I cannot guarantee you success, but I guarantee you this. I will alleviate every excuse you've ever had of why you can't be more successful. Because I'm going to give you the tools, the training, and the technology to do it. It is not, and guys, I have a record now. I know this, it just doesn't work for Terry Wilson. It works for this guy and this girl and this guy. And people with different temperaments, people with different backgrounds. It can be as easy as what my girl does. She's 70, I don't want to misspeak, 72, 73 years old. All she does is answer a phone, reads a script, makes a few sales, builds up her cash, and her husband go down to Las Vegas and blow all the money and then go back right up and to where she lives in the Northwest and starts all over again. That's how she wants to spend her retirement. She's having a blast. You've heard, if you've been on these webinars before, you've heard all different types of members. I've got members that came on right when Hurricane Matthew started and in their first week made $4,000 while they were dodging a hurricane. I've had another rep come on, made $10,000 in just a couple of weeks. I've had people that have never done anything like this become wildly successful. Now hear me. I've had people on board with us and it take a month or two before they saw their first dollar. Okay, everyone has different skill sets. I can't tell you when your dollar will come in, but I can guarantee you this: if you will do what we show you to do, it works. It just does. It's proven. We don't have to say, well, it might not. I can 100% tell you it works, but you gotta execute. If you want to become an elite member tonight, or if you want to become a plus member, or if you want to be a rep member, all you have to do is go to buytwleadsystem.com. Buytwleadsystem.com. Put in the name of the rep who you've been working with or who invited you tonight. That is your recruiter. That is the person that's going to be helping you, training you, coaching you, showing you how to do things. That's who you're going to call if you can't get a hold of ticket support because maybe they're inundated with other tickets at that time. You know, because our ticket support, it takes a few hours for us to get back to people. You can't wait on me because Wednesday night hadn't got here yet. Or you're a plus or elite member and you want to book a one-on-one with me, but I'm booked up that week and it's going to take me next week to get to you. You see my calendar. I give 4 one-on-one coaching sessions to elite member, or plus and elite members. I give phone access to my elite members. So if you want to onboard, it's buytwleadsystem.com. If you are the first person tonight to join as an elite member because you said, Terry, I want to make $250,000 or more a year. That's what it takes then. You have to be an elite member because you need the marketing assets that we're going to give you in the compensation package that comes along with it to see that happen, okay? If you want to be an elite member, you come on tonight. The first person who joins is going to get this digital mixer because it's going to help you set up your podcast when and if you decide to use it. Now, if you want to just turn around and resell this mixer, that's fine. But I would tell you, don't take the quick $450, but invest that $450 in yourself. Develop podcasts like I have. Start giving things away like I do on my podcast. If you'll notice, when you go to terrywilson3.com, you listen to a podcast, one of the first things you hear, or the last thing you hear, is this: hey, earners are learners and leaders are readers. If you want to go to the next level, you have to grow to the next level. And that's why I want to give you a free book. Go to terrywilson3.com/free book right now and get a free audiobook from any author that you want and a 30-day free trial with Audibles. When you go there and get that, I get paid $15. If I have 10,000 people listening to each podcast I publish, and I only get 0.5% of those people that actually take that call to action and do that, that's a few $100 that's coming in just on autopilot. That's the power of the elite system. That's the power of creating content online through a blog, podcast, webinars like this, and giving people stuff, okay? Real quick, if you want my new book, You Are Worth More, go to terrywilson3.com/worthmore. I'll give you the first 4 chapters of my new book. Tells you a little bit more about me, my background. I got into direct sales by a guy named Larry Reichert who recruited me. The guy that recruited him was Zig Ziglar. And so my heritage is from that. You probably have heard it in my cadence, my delivery a little bit. That's just what I've been raised with, guys. It's what I know. But that's in my new book, You Are Worth More. Go to terrywilson3.com/worthmore. If you want some other free goodies, go to my Facebook page and like it. I post things constantly on there, and I give stuff away on there. And if you like my page, you'll see it show up in your news feed, and you'll get some of those from time to time. So like my Facebook page. If you want to ask me questions, you can go to @TerryWilson3 on Twitter. That's @TerryWilson3 on Twitter. I'll answer questions on there after the webinar tonight. I'm going to do some live answers as well here. But if you want to take your income, your business, your life to the next level, you want to put it on autopilot, you want to be able to earn what you truly are worth, then go to buytwleadsystem.com and become one of the members. I'm telling you, if you'll become an elite member, you're going to have every tool, training, software, technology you need to do what you need to do to earn what you want to earn. Okay? If you need it financed, go to cashmutualstore.com, apply for financing. Once they deposit the money into your checking account, it takes them 24 hours, you'll get a direct deposit into your account. Then you go back over to buytwleadsystem.com, put in your information, your debit card there that would be connected to your checking account, and we will process your sale. If you're the first one tonight that onboards as an elite member, you're going to get that digital console as well for free, okay? Make sure you put in your rep's name, okay? I don't want to leave them out because someone has got to help you and train you, okay? And you're going to want them, and you're going to appreciate that, okay? So buytwleadsystem.com. Last thing, I promised everyone on here tonight, if you're just looking for a job, you're just looking for a way to make money right now, and you said, Terry, I hear you, I want to do this, the timing is just not right. We have all different types of salary, hourly, and production type businesses and jobs that you can do. Doesn't cost you anything and pays either on a salary wage, hourly type compensation plan or production. Go to terrywilson3.com/jobs. terrywilson3.com/jobs. We have Uber over there right now. I'm telling you, that is one of the best ways. If you've got Uber in your area, you can sign up with them. All you have to do is have a clean criminal background and a car to drive. And I'm telling you, me and my brother-in-law was just in Chapel Hill, rode Uber all over Chapel Hill for a game. Me and my family was down in the Caribbean, and when we came back and stayed in Clearwater for a while, we rode Uber everywhere there. So we love Uber. Gone to New York City and rode all over New York with Uber. And we've talked to several of those drivers. Some of them make great, some of them make okay. But try Uber, okay? And that's at terrywilson3.com/jobs. If you go over there, they give you a sign-up bonus for using our link there, okay? And do that because I get paid to send you over there, okay? Also, if that's not a thing for you, there's other hourly and salary opportunities like Home Depot, Lowe's, service industries. That's going to be at Career Finders over there, so go over there and click on that. And what they'll do, you have to put your email address in. They track your IP address. Where's this person coming from? And then they send you out a list. Okay, these companies right now are hiring for these jobs. This is what they pay, and here's how you schedule a one-on-one interview. So go to terrywilson3.com and then click on the career. And if you're wanting something to work from home, doing surveys and stuff like that, just picking up an extra $50, $100 a week, we've got survey jobs over there. We've got one that'll pay you $5 just to sign up with them. Okay, so that's over there as well. You can become a member and do the Uber if you want. I've had a lot of guys say, hey, I'm gonna come in, and while I'm driving the car, I've got my system set to drive calls into my extension. I'll be answering the phone and selling Terry's system. So they're double dipping and making money. You can do that. See, when you work for yourself and you are the man rather than working for the man, then you've got all kinds of freedom to earn ways, 2 and 3 different ways, and that's how you can start there as well, okay? So I'm going to turn this off and get behind my computer desk here and start answering some questions, because Reagan's telling me a ton of people are asking a ton of questions, and I'm doing this so I can answer your questions. So let me get around here and I'll answer your questions. So hold right just a second.